It is a high-stakes environment.
Morning.
These are people's children. We have seen many more COVID-positive patients since August than we saw the entire pandemic.
He woke up with a sore throat and then had a low-grade temp. We did an at-home rapid test and it was positive. They're just providing a lot of support as far as oxygen, because his O2 sats are low and they seem to be creeping lower. But if he needs more oxygen, then we'll go to the unit. We'll go to intensive care. Have to keep an eye on him because it may go downhill fast.
There are enough kids getting COVID now that just by the numbers, a bunch of kids are getting very sick. I think people don't understand that it doesn't matter sort of if your kid is otherwise healthy or whatever else is happening. Every now and then lightning can strike, and it is very possible that kids could get very sick from it.
There's a lot about my work that is hard to understand if you aren't personally going through it. That's not just related to COVID, it's related to things like car accidents and kidney failure and cancer and all of those types of things that we see. There is a part of me that understands why a person who is not in the medical field might not be able to see or understand or comprehend what it's like to have a child who is ill and on a ventilator or on ECMO.
Unfortunately, my son was born with his condition, but you hear dings and you hear all these noises and you're praying that it's not your child when you're walking down these halls. I stop and think that's somebody else's child, and so how can I be happy that that's not my child, that somebody else's child is now coding. If you're not crying, probably somebody else around here is crying, and so it's just hard.
We'll see if we can just try to stick his hips, and then I gotta put a diaper on him. He's ready.
I've been a nurse for about 15 years. Coming to this unit every day is one of my greatest joys. My oldest daughter contracted COVID back in November of last year. She passed away January 2nd from COVID. I don't wish it on anybody. I wish that people would be vaccinated and follow the guidelines that are set forth. I do think that they are beneficial to people.
That's in.
What am I getting?
We're getting a 10-year-old fenestrated Fontan from the floor. Has COVID. History of DORB, HRHS, status was Fontan, COVID positive, went from 20 to 30 liters OptiFlow. Looking worse.
To anybody else, he just looks normal. I mean, he looks like a normal 10-year-old. But he was born with hypoplastic right heart syndrome, in addition to total anomalous pulmonary venous return and heterotaxy. So he has a lot of issues. You know, everyone says that there is 90% survival rate, but I don't know, it's difficult. I know, it just frustrates me that people just they can't care. They can't, if it doesn't affect them directly, they're not worried. It's easy, just wear a mask.